Wow, we got that new song for the podcast now.
Nice. Oh, I'm not gonna sit in here.
Huh? Why?
I don't want to be here for this.
Too late, pal. We're already recording.
We're like, and what's
Yeah.
his name? Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah.
You've been punked.
We'll get to it. What it is, baby.
Ooh.
Welcome to the We'll Get to It podcast.
Welcome.
If you're listening, you probably noticed that we have a new theme song.
It's new.
Yeah, we'll mention that.
We got to that.
Yeah, we got to that. We'll get towards that to the end. I'm joined here, as always, by Maya.
Hey.
Maya, louder.
Hey.
Thank you.
And Ark's here.
I'm always somewhere.
Oh yeah, that's a true statement.
Yeah.
I'm Joe.
Oh.
Now let's get right. Let's get to this.
Let's
do
get to it.
Let's get to it.
Maya's like our cheerleader.
Yeah.
I'm doing a horrible job, but let's get to
Yeah.
it.
Why don't you stand another mile away?
Let's get to it.
Get improv. Well, let me take a sip of this here.
Diet
beer.
Cola. Oh.
Root beer. I don't drink diet. All right, first up on the news. Slow news week, so I kind of had to scavenge
Okay.
like a crackhead in Detroit, but you know.
It's fair. Oh, you know who messaged me about the podcast?
Oh.
Rin.
Rin?
She's one of our listeners. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Rin's one of our listeners?
Yeah.
I love that.
She's like, I love y'all's podcast. I was like, yeah, thank
oh,
you.
shit. She dropped the L word on it? She
Yeah.
loves it?
We love it.
Shout out to Rin.
Thank you, Rin.
Shout out.
Corinne, if you're listening to this, I was about to ask who that was.
Oh my
Oh,
god, you're a
Jesus.
monster, Maya.
Maya.
You sat next to her.
I'm sorry, Rin.
For a whole semester.
I know, sometimes we do message each
To
other
be
on
fair,
Instagram.
there's been a pandemic between now and then.
I also just have a horrible memory.
What's your brother name?
Who's your brother, Ming? Alright, first news up. What's wrong with you?
I hit Maya with a fan.
Yeah.
That's
Meant
abuse.
for my girlfriend.
Christina would never hit me.
No, this is meant for my girlfriend, the fan.
Oh, I don't get it. So.
Yeah, neither.
Huh?
Look at this
I
shit.
hit you with a fan meant for my girlfriend.
Oh, I thought you were saying the hit was for your girlfriend.
No.
I was like,
No,
You hit your girlfriend?
No, all I do at most all I do is I pinch her nose, so that her when she talks it sounds funny.
do you go honk?
Yeah, sometimes I'll go boop. But what I mainly do it for is when I do it she'll go, sir, stop, and it's funny.
Alright,
And
first
that's my relationship.
first bit of news here. Idris Elba.
Sexy man.
We know him. We love him.
Love
Yeah.
Idris Elba.
I love.
I said
Idris Elba.
I said Idris Elba.
I love Idris Elba.
Yeah. Hoping she'd pick up on it.
Oh,
She did.
she did not.
Yeah.
Oh wait, did she?
No, I didn't.
Oh,
Yeah, okay, great. Idris Elba. We all like him. We all know him.
love him.
We all like Sonic in here, right?
I watched it.
I
thought it was fun.
Not watch it.
I thought it was a fun movie.
Yeah. Well, Idris Elba is Knuckles.
You're on fucking Knuckles, innit?
Yeah.
I don't know. Who
Oh,
that
you know
is.
how to fight, Sonic.
Wait, I got fucking Spock fists.
I don't know who that is.
Knuckles?
Knuckles. You don't know who
The
Knuckles
red
is?
hedgehog.
Oh, let me ask you a question. You know how to fight, yeah?
I love that clip
Yeah.
from Hot Ones.
You're gonna have to.
You don't know Knuckles?
You got any
The
ideas?
red one.
You got any ideas bringing up in that brain box of yours?
No.
That was Idris Elba shouting at a man
Yeah.
on
I let Idris Elba shout at me.
I would.
I'm a big fan of The Wire. I'd let him do whatever.
That's fair.
I haven't seen The Wire.
He's in it. He's one of the main
Knuckles?
characters. Michael B. Jordan's also in it.
Sonic.
Ooh, yeah.
When he was like
Ooh.
16.
Oh, never mind.
That's
Bef-
Knuckles.
I'm not trying to go to jail.
This is
Yeah,
Knuckles.
and it's also before he lifted weights. So he's really skinny.
Twink Michael B. Jordan.
Look up Michael B. Jordan, The Wire.
Twinkle B. Jordan. Michael
B.
B.
Jordan.
Jordan.
The Wire. Hold on.
Sorry. I
Oh, whoa, hey, what's that over there?
Where? This? This?
That's a thirst trap.
That is a thirst trap.
He likes Jesus and being horny.
I respect that.
Is he his dick in that?
I think Michael B. Jordan's a misogynist.
What?
No.
Don't throw that out there.
Well, like, did he go to like school for it? Like, does he do like Thai, like Swedish?
What makes you think he's a misogynist?
He had like, it wasn't a scandal. It was like a big old huge problem within the black community.
That's not The Wire. Don't.
What is that?
That's fucking
I was looking
Fruitvale
for
Station.
I was looking for like an older.
That's The Wire.
There's
There's
like a child in that.
yeah.
That's the child.
I thought you just said like he was just skinnier.
Yeah, I also said he was 16.
What about this?
That's
like,
also around the time of that
Oh.
show.
Like he was like
A child,
actually
yes.
16,
Yeah, he was a kid.
or he was playing a 16-year-old.
I don't know, actually.
Mm.
It's Wallace.
Wallace.
Great show. You should watch it. It's on HBO.
Okay.
Do you guys know Willis from the Wire?
I don't know
What?
you're about
Willis. Willis, dick fit in your mouth. Next bit of news.
No. Don't ever do that. Don't come into my... Don't ever do that again.
Yes, sir.
Don't ever do that again.
Yeah, sorry, sir. Yes, sir.
You and me, we're done professionally, dog.
What's your background?
Your mom.
You want me to trash your fucking lights?
The duck. Walking.
Yama.
I'll trash your fucking lights.
Walking duck.
He was so mad. Right, I guess like maybe a little bit rightfully so.
He was in character, and it's kind of hard getting...
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it. All right.
What are you guys talking about?
We'll show you later. How I Met Your Mother. You guys fans of that?
Barney.
I seen episodes.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, I've never like
Yeah.
seen a full episode. I don't think.
Mm-mm.
I watched the whole show. Hated the ending.
A lot of.
Oh, yeah,
did you see
I
the?
heard that.
One of the worst endings to a TV show ever.
Did you see like the fixed ending they did?
Yeah, kinda.
How did you feel about that one?
I know. I saw the ending that came on TV. I'm like, that's the real ending. You can fix it
Yeah.
all you want. That's
Yeah.
the real ending.
Yeah.
You know.
What
Did
happened?
it-
Spoilers.
Well, the mom dies.
Yeah.
The mom dies, and the point of Ted telling the whole story to his kids was so that he can ask, like, basically go, you're just telling this story to us, so that you'd be okay with asking out Aunt Robin or whatever.
Yeah, that's what it was. Oh my god, I forgot about
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so ew.
that.
Yeah.
And you know who the kids are? One of them is the brother from Wizards of Waverly Place.
They knew the ending of that show the whole time.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah, because
The
they
old-
recorded
Wait, the older brother or the younger brother?
Older.
Wizards? Oh.
the older brother and the
Justin?
sister. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought you were talking about How I Met Your Mother. Because
No.
it's a boy-girl combo. Yeah. But yeah, they knew the ending to that show for the longest of time.
That's insane to me.
Because they shot all of that. Like, because if you notice, like, the kids don't age.
Yeah.
They're the same.
They have to shoot it all like. How long do you think it took them to shoot all of that?
I don't know.
Like a month?
Maybe.
Probably took them a while, huh?
Yeah.
Probably
Actually,
a couple months.
You know what? I don't know if that's true or not. I'm saying it, and I'm like, I don't want to look like an idiot again.
Don't break it.
I'm not.
You keep playing with it.
I do. I like the fan.
Put the fan down.
It's
Alright.
not for you though.
I know.
Put
Yeah.
I like fans. Can you hand me my fan in my thing? It's who cares. It's up there, but it's behind some stuff, Joseph. It's fine. I'm already embarrassed.
I want it,
I'm already embarrassed.
as you should be.
It's the top shelf. It's under stuff. Oh my god. I'm already embarrassed, you guys. Stop it. Please.
Why are
Please.
you embarrassed?
I'm embarrassed. I've been shouted at. It's a One Piece fan. I got it at Anime Expo.
I like One Piece's.
New art style.
No, I was talking about the song.
Bitch, what?
I like the new song. What?
Not the new song. I was talking about just the intros for the.
Oh,
anime.
I don't know it because I'm not caught up. Cause that shit long.
Not the one.
She means all the intros so far.
That's a lot. There's some stinkers.
This is the very first intro.
Oh.
I've only seen 3 episodes of it, guys.
That's fair.
No, I'm hot.
I could turn the fan on.
Turn the fan on.
Oh,
What's
I
it doing
thought-
off?
I thought that would disrupt the podcast,
You disrupt my life.
as I should.
We don't care about disruptions. This is all a shit show.
Yeah, I clean up. The
Yeah,
audio
I know. We
in
just
post.
Yeah.
so much
Look at me.
off tangent.
Yeah.
What's the next thing?
Don't do that.
Sorry, I forgot.
Yeah, don't get yelled at again. Yell at him again.
Don't do that.
Ah!
Are you embarrassed?
No.
Larry David.
Ah!
Yeah. Get Larry David there.
Thank you. I shouted.
Yeah, you know.
Hey,
Hey. Nah.
pretty good.
That's pretty good there.
Thank you.
Larry David was uninvited from Barack Obama's 60th birthday party. And he couldn't have been more happier.
Why?
He just doesn't want to go. You don't want to go?
I wouldn't want to go either.
Yeah. He's just like, I don't want to go.
Yeah.
He's all like, I'm like, he probably wants me like to do like a stand-up set or something up there.
Mm.
And then his secretary called him and went, actually, we're gonna have 86 here from the guest list.
Oh my god.
And then he went, ha! Hung up, poured himself a drink, and then started doing a crossword puzzle.
That's
That's a
old
quote.
Man.
That's a quote.
It's an old man.
And I just thought it was hilarious.
That's the energy I try to exude.
That's like, I would feel embarrassed having to uninvite like a celebrity to a party.
I wouldn't.
I think
Would you-
Larry David would appreciate the invite,
Yeah.
but he would also appreciate the uninvite.
Yeah.
He'd be like, you invited me to the thing? I said no.
You better at least uninvite me.
And, you know, uninvited.
I feel like that would be like an episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm.
We can write it.
Uh.
We can write a spec script right now.
Send it to Larry.
Yeah.
I got the hiccups, man. It's a sandwich.
Yeah, that's fine.
A sandwich.
A sandwich.
Thank you for the sandwich, by the way.
Joe
Yeah,
bought
no
us
problem.
sandwiches.
No
And
problem.
Joe bought me Breath of the Wild, Zelda's,
Why are you putting your business out
for
there?
my birthday.
Why are you putting my business out there?
It's my business.
It's my business.
It's me business.
I bought it.
I
my
got it.
Yeah, it's a business transaction between me and you. Why are you putting it out there?
I was
Whatever
there.
state we're in is a two-party state.
Huh?
I was just saying I was there
You were there.
Yeah.
for the you buying it
Bro,
and
my
for the transaction.
fucking bug bites are so itchy.
You do the spoon thing?
No. I looked it up. They said cold, not
Oh.
heat.
Huh, interesting.
I looked it up later and I was like, uh-oh.
Interesting. I looked at a thing that said heat.
Where?
A fucking WebMD or some shit. I
Straight
don't
up
know.
on Google, it just says, for bug bite, use cold.
Yeah.
A cold spoon?
Interesting.
No, they
Oh,
said
no.
like a cold pack.
Oh.
Look at this. Watch this.
Apply an ice pack or an over-the-counter anti-itch cream. Yeah. Such as hydrocortisone. Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes more sense. I did tell you that, you know, take it with a grain of salt because I read it somewhere random.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's itchy.
Guess it's cold, not heat.
Itchy. Don't look at my foot, weirdo.
Yeah, moving on. Moving
Don't get
on.
up all in my business.
Moving on.
Are you
know
all up in
who
my
would
pussy,
look
boy?
Nice on this? Zorro.
Why you all up in his pussy?
Are you all up in my pussy, boy?
Get off his pussy.
I like Zorro.
I do too. He's one of my faves. I like Brooke though, and Chopper. Look at Chopper in the bottom there, cute boy. So, fuck, I can't say. Never mind. Oh, it's so itchy.
Moving on. Next bit of news here.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Uh-huh.
Johnny Depp. Why are you starting to talk when I'm talking here? Why are you doing this?
It's his ADHD.
Yeah, it is. I know.
I used to have a vlog called ADH Daily Vlogs.
That's a great name. That was honestly a great
Yeah,
name.
I
When
was
you told
proud
me
of
that, I went, that's a great
I was
name.
proud
That
of
is a-
it.
Yeah.
that is a
I was
great
very
name.
proud of
That's
it.
ADH Daily.
Yeah.
That's a great name.
I should restart it at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, welcome to ADHD
Wait,
vlog. That's my friend Kyle. Or-
No!
What was it?
Kyle!
It was Kyle.
Played with his Legos.
That's my friend Kyle. I played with this guy.
He was nice. He didn't know where he lived though.
Next bit of news here. Johnny Depp.
I
We
love
know
him.
him. We love him.
Yeah. Maya, how do you feel about Johnny Depp?
Eh.
Okay, alright.
We know him.
We know him.
You know him?
We love him.
He,
We
Seen his movies?
stand with him. Oh, stand by him.
You seen his movies?
Do we stand by him?
With the Amber Heard thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was abusing him.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I thought it was like back
No,
and forth.
no.
Oh, no? It was just...
They were terrible for one another.
Yeah,
but-
they were not good for each other, but she was physically abusive.
Yeah.
Oh.
She
I
cut his
thought
finger off.
I thought it was like...
She
both
what?
of them.
She cut off she sliced his finger.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. She's
Yeah.
a bitch.
There we go.
Is she in Aquaman's
Yeah.
anymore again?
She's still in the second one.
Wow.
Yeah. Gave his first interview after his libel lawsuit.
Oh, okay.
What's that?
He lost that one.
Libel is like you're accusing someone of writing something defamatory towards you. There's libel, and then there is slander. Slander is spoken. Libel is written.
Was that against Amber Heard?
It was against a magazine that wrote that.
He lost it?
He lost that one.
That's sad.
Yeah.
He's not catching any W's.
Yeah.
Wait.
But that was a while ago. There's another thing. There's a lot of things, but this is his first interview there. And one of the big takeaways from it is that there's one of his movies not being distributed here in the U.S. because of the controversy.
Huh.
With Amber Heard?
No, Johnny Depp movie. Like a Johnny Depp movie.
But was it
but
because of the...
Yeah,
Amber
because
Heard
of the Amber
controversy?
Heard. Yeah.
What movie?
So, I wrote down right here. It's called Mina Muda, which is about a fucking photographer that documented, what's it called? Mercury poisoning in a small Japanese village.
Minamata.
You know what? I didn't close that A there. That's on me.
Oh my god, wow.
Yeah.
You wrote it right.
Yeah.
Do you remember that conversation we had in the car?
Yeah.
When I was like, can you read your own handwriting?
Yeah.
And you said you could.
Yeah.
You said it with your chest.
Yeah.
And how we have come full circle.
Yeah.
You hear that?
Yeah.
What's it about?
I just said what it was. God damn it.
I was too busy writing the word.
It's about a photographer that documented mercury poisoning in the 70s
Oh, wow.
to a small Japanese village.
Wow.
Wow.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, it looked interesting, and
Not
you
the
know,
mercury poisoning, but...
No, that's not cool.
that's why I said it sounded interesting.
Yeah. He said it sounded cool.
Sounded interesting, and you know, it sucks that they're not gonna distribute it here in the U.S. because of this.
Yeah.
It fucking sucks.
Where would you be able to watch
Yeah,
this?
it does suck because, like,
Foreign markets.
I feel like Amber Heard didn't get, like, a lot of backlash for it. Like, she's still in Aquaman.
Foreign markets, Ark.
It released in the United Arab Emirates, though.
Yeah, foreign markets.
Yeah, but like just the UAE?
That's when there's an initial release. They say where it released
Oh,
first.
specifically this place?
Yeah.
Oh, I got it. Good for UAE, huh?
Yeah.
UAE.
United Arab Emirates.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I bumped your kneecap.
No, it's fine. Yeah, so it kind of fucking blows that this movie's not getting distributed
That
here.
blows chunks.
Yeah, it blows chunks. I say that often, but it does.
Mm-hmm.
Blows fucking chunks.
It blows chunks.
Ow.
It's sexist. Because she's still in Aquaman too.
She's still in Aquaman 2.
And he's like...
Because
and
he lost Fantastic Beasts, and then like...
They rebooted Pirates of the Caribbean. They told them we don't want to...
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah.
I didn't even know
Because
that.
right when they were doing the new one, like the
Uh-huh.
newest thing that they were doing,
Yeah.
it was right around the time that this thing happened.
Ooh.
And they just went, we're just going to go with a new direction now.
That sucks.
Ooh, T.
Yeah.
That really does suck. Because
Yeah.
it's like everyone knows now, like, what really happened. Or not, like, what really happened, but, like, there's a more understanding of the situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So even if, like, Johnny Depp wasn't, like, perfect in this situation, which I don't know specifically.
Yeah.
I know more so about, like, Amber Heard being very abusive. And, like, even, like...
Cut off his finger.
And there's a point in public where, like, there's a video... I've talked about this before. There's, like, a video of him in public, like, during an interview. Or, like, at a signing at, like, Comic-Con.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, they're both at a panel. And then he like says something to her like under his breath, like it's just all from the stage. And he says something under his breath. He points to his hand. She looks at it, and she looks at him like with like a serious stare. And then he like starts shaking.
Yeah.
It's really sad.
Yeah.
Mans don't deserve that.
He should have stayed with what's her face?
I'll look.
Fuck, I'm trying to remember her name. Winona Ryder?
Yep.
Yeah.
Amber Heard, Lori Ann Allison.
Well, he dated fucking Winona Ryder in the 90s.
But never married.
Yeah, like in the 90s. I think also Keanu Reeves?
I love Keanu Reeves.
I love him
He
too.
dated Keanu Reeves.
No, Winona Ryder dated Keanu Reeves.
Oh my god, can you imagine how much of a power couple they would be if Johnny
With
Depp
Depp and
oh my
Keanu Reeves?
god.
Wow.
That'd be pretty insane,
I'd
yeah.
be like, they're
Keanu
so
Reeves
hot.
You ever, huh?
Is Keanu Reeves married?
No.
He was at one point, I think.
Yeah. Remember we talked about this when we were watching, what is that movie, Point Break?
No marriage.
Hmm?
No marriage.
Yeah,
We were talking about his story.
Yeah, he's not going to retain that information.
That's true.
Parents, siblings.
He was like, he had like a girlfriend that was pregnant, and then
she
died, and then they lost a baby.
Yeah, okay, I remember
Yeah.
that. Oh my god.
You guys ever see an interview, like press junkets for the movie Speed?
Mm-mm.
And it's him and Sandra Bullock?
Mhm.
That's the biggest what if couple.
Oh yeah, we were talking about that too.
Yeah.
Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock.
Yeah.
Because it turns out like they were both like acting like real nervous around each other,
Yeah.
and then later on they told her, they asked her, and he's like, oh man, I would have totally, if he asked me out, I would have done it.
Yeah, like
And
because
then
they both had like
the-
crushes
yeah.
on each other.
I love Sandra Bullock and Keanu Reeves.
Yeah,
Keanu
Miss
Reeves.
Congeniality.
I like that movie.
It's a good movie.
My eye hurts.
Why?
I don't know.
What'd you do to it?
I need to go to the eye doctor.
You can go to. How are the doctors in Korea?
Did you go to the doctors in Korea?
No, the only time I went to the doctors in Korea was to get my COVID test.
What about for your tattoo?
Nope.
Technically doctor, right?
Yeah, technically. It's funny because like when I went to go get my tattoo, I was like, oh, why do we have to go to a different studio from where I paid?
Yeah.
And he was like, because technically you have to have a doctorate. But he made this stupid joke where he was like, and if you scream, they can't hear you. Because, like, it was, like, downstairs. Like, it was far, like,
Oh my
downstairs.
God.
Yeah.
I was like, don't make that joke because I'll start screaming.
Yeah. Well, they can't hear you, so
That's true.
you could definitely hear if someone screams.
Oh my goodness. In here?
Yeah.
Yeah, in here you could.
Yeah.
Yeah, the echo.
Don't worry, you're safe here.
I didn't doubt that. But now I am.
Now that you mentioned it.
Yeah. That's what I wanted. Anyways, moving on. Next bit of news here. Many Saints of Newark. I'm the only one here who was seen The Sopranos, I think.
Yep.
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 Yeah.
I've only heard of it because when that one guy died.
James Gandolfini.
Just- Spinner.
Yep.
Rest in peace.
R.I.P. homies.
What
Yeah.
about the grandma? She died too.
Yeah, she died, but nobody like.
It wasn't on
That was a
the
long time ago.
Yeah, it was.
Many Saints of Newark is getting potential sequels. People went up to the creator and he went, "Yeah, I definitely want more Set in This World." So we might see prequels to The Soprano, like a prequel show
news.
with James Gandolfini's son playing Tony Soprano. It looks just like him. It's kind of scary.
Nice. Can you give me like a synopsis?
Oh, you told me about this.
I said, can you give me like a synopsis of The Sopranos?
Basically, it's about a mobster who faints. Like he has episodes and he faints, and so the show is about trying to figure out the root cause of
Ooh.
why he faints. So he goes to
Yeah.
therapy.
Did they ever figure out the root?
Trauma?
Yeah. It has to do with his mom specific because
Oh.
the way the
His
story
mom.
was going was originally you would think it'd be like the dad was tough on him or whatever, but it was actually the opposite. It was the mom kind of like broke him down as a man.
He has mommy issues.
He does.
Oh.
And yeah, like he married like there's a part where they go notice all the women you've dated, they're all like your mom.
Oh.
And then he
That's
goes
weird.
Yeah, and then he goes, "No, that's not true." And then he goes, "I'm from the same part of Italy your mom's from." Like the psychiatrist. He goes, "Do you think that's a coincidence?"
Oh.
Whoa.
Yeah. And then he's like, "Oh, I don't want to fuck my mother. Get out of here." And then he
outta
storms
here.
out. And then in the prequel, in the trailer, this is a Sopranos factoid here.
Oh.
In the rest in peace, James.
R.I.P.
Yeah, they made the actress playing the mom look like his wife in the show. If you look at
Oh.
it side by side, it's almost like holy
Pretty
shit, they
close.
did that on purpose. Yeah,
Wow. That's
Yeah.
cool.
yeah,
That's
to
pretty
kind
cool.
of just hammer in that fact that Tony Soprano had mother issues.
That's
Yeah.
weird though.
Yeah,
Like, that is a weird thing to like manifest. Like, let's say like you have
I don't think he was manifesting it.
no, but like it's issues manifesting
Yeah.
some way in your life. So like, the fact that he's like, I'm gonna date women that look like or remind me.
subconsciously.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's like they look like or remind me of my mother.
yeah,
That's a weird way for stuff to manifest.
yeah.
If that were like the case with me, my mom would have to be Salvadorian and 5 feet tall.
Hi, Christina.
Hi, Christina.
Hi.
What about you, Maya?
We're gonna say me.
Yeah.
Well, wait, what about me? What about me?
Which would be the trauma person you would date?
Like,
Would it be your dad or your mom who you date?
definitely my dad. I have dad issues.
They'd be a bowler.
No, it's like someone that like I don't know,
There's no way you can say it.
no,
There's no
no.
way you can say it without.
It's funny that this conversation comes up because like I was watching a TikTok
Yeah.
on how like girls want like guys who like make decisions for them and babies them.
Okay.
And they're like, that's daddy issues, and I was like,
Uh-oh.
I oh.
Interesting.
I was like, that's me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I didn't have that stability in my
That's- yeah.
childhood.
All
Yeah.
you had was bowling.
That was the only consistent thing.
Yeah.
And Vegas.
Yeah.
You need to marry a bowler from Vegas.
Fuck no.
A Filipino bowler from Vegas.
Oh no. Oh no.
I got the spare.
Or no. No. No.
Strike.
Oh. No. No.
Ooh, this is hilarious. For me, I don't know. I mean, I hate both my parents.
Short
equally.
Hispanic man.
Yeah. Short Cuban man, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I hate both my parents.
Would you?
And they hate me, so that's
Oh.
fine.
Would you date?
All love.
Let's say you were gay, Joseph.
Uh-huh.
Would you date a man that was like the guy from Scarface? What's his name? Tony Soprano? No.
Tony Montana?
Tony Montana.
Yeah.
I would.
You would date Tony Montana?
Full stop.
He's kind of toxic.
Give her a Quaalude, she'll love me again?
Give a Quaalude,
She'll love me again.
she'll love me again.
Oh, I think that's my biggest flaw. I feel like I could fix anyone.
You're bad. That's not good.
You definitely can't fix Tony Montana.
No.
It's too late.
I know.
And also, you're gonna have to dig out all them shotgun bullets in the back of his...
Yeah.
He's dead.
Yeah, he's fucking dead.
Whenever I watch
Unless-
a show, I'm like, I can fix that man.
His
Yeah.
show.
Whenever she watches the show.
Whenever I watch a show, I'd be like, I can fix that man.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
What's your favorite K drama? Well, hold on. Let me
Yeah.
rein it in.
Yeah, rein it in.
Well, yeah, the K-drama. I was like, what's your favorite? I thought you were going to say show. I was like, why not? Let's go down that.
It's gonna
Then
be
you went
K-drama.
K-drama.
It's gonna, yeah.
I don't have one. I haven't watched a lot of K-dramas, actually.
No?
Surprisingly.
Me neither.
There you
I
go.
think I've watched more animes than K-dramas.
I believe that. I remember when you became a weeb. It was funny.
Don't talk about that.
No, I'll talk about it.
Don't talk about that.
I'm airing out your dirty laundry.
Hey, Justin, remember when I came a K-pop stan? Remember at the beginning of the pandemic, like during that spring semester?
Dude.
I would make Joseph listen to K-pop with me.
You would hate it.
I wouldn't even realize I was listening to it.
You just in one ear out the other.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, it was fucking during photography. Yeah, I was just like, I thought we were still
You
listening
would-
to the Black Panther
you would-
soundtrack here.
You do
I'm
that
like-
in photography?
Yeah, like we would
Because we'd
use,
have
like,
one
AirPod
Yeah,
each, like
Got it.
in the dark room, like trying to like put the.
we
film
spent a
in.
really long time in that dark room. It was embarrassing.
Oh, to
I
like
don't-
put the cartridge in or whatever?
Yeah,
the canister?
because I dropped my fucking film roll,
Oh yeah.
and it's fuck, man, and it's dark as shit in there.
It's pitch black.
I
yeah,
don't feel embarrassment. That's a lie.
That's not true at all.
yeah, that's very.
The
not
moment
true.
you said that, you lied and you felt embarrassed.
Yeah. Yeah. Like
People really underestimate what it takes to print shit. Or like to print old photos.
Diamond Dallas Page,
DDP?
Sting.
Sting? I saw that earlier. I was like, is that a news thing?
DDP.
No, I just did that.
Oh my god, Joseph.
Sting.
I really went, oh, he went all in on that title that he wrote on that.
No,
DDP.
I was gonna write "Don't
Sting.
Breathe" too.
Yeah.
Then I went, I like Diamond Dallas Page a lot.
What do you mean, don't breathe too?
That's the main topic this week.
Oh,
You breathe, you lose.
I'm a mouth breather.
You're a mouth breather?
You know, I think I gotta go to the nose doctor to get my shit fixed.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm only breathing out of one
Is your
hole.
septum deviated?
Oh.
I feel like I'm only breathing out of one hole.
Not got a deviated septum.
It could be allergies,
It could also be that. Yeah.
It's, yeah.
yeah.
but my allergies for the past couple years have been
Yeah.
okay.
Don't Breathe 2. Maya, you're back from Korea. This is the first American movie you've seen back in the cinemas.
I can already tell you that I don't remember anything from yesterday, except
Oh,
for when
fuck.
he got his hole in that mouth
That was pretty funny.
Oh.
and the dog,
yeah.
because
that-
we kept
Oh.
making jokes about
Yeah.
it,
yeah.
There's a couple. I remember a good amount, I would
Yeah,
say.
I remember.
Joe and I were talking about it earlier today. Just,
and the brother thing.
Oh.
I remember enough where we could joke our way through it.
There's going to be spoilers in this episode,
There's
right?
gonna be spoilers. Right now we're gonna do just off the bat.
Yeah.
Did you like the movie, Maya? Did you enjoy it? Have a good time.
Yeah, it was fun to watch.
Fun to watch.
It was fun to watch, but overall, it was not a good movie.
Give me a blind eyes out of 10.
A solid 4.
4 blind eyes out of 10?
What does
That's
it
8
do?
eyes. That's an 8 out of 10.
Wait,
What? No, that's 4 eyes.
What does blind eyes mean?
4 blind mice?
Yeah, I was just being dumb.
3 blind mice.
Out of 7?
7?
I don't know.
Is there 7 blind mice?
No, there's 3. I think.
I was just throwing random numbers around.
And they
Out
have
of
canes.
3 blind mice? Just 1 blind mice.
33%. That's an F.
Yeah.
I would give it, if it was an out of 10 mice, like a 5.
So not that far off from mine.
Yeah.
I said 4.
I give it a 5 maybe.
I give it a 6.
Yeah?
Just a 6.
Oh, we
yeah.
slowly went up a little.
Yeah. Well, I just didn't want to say 5 again.
Oh.
So I said 6. Really, I feel more like a 5.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to say that.
Like a
so.
5.5.
Yeah, we could have said 5.5.
6.
4.5.
Then we'd have to cut one of the rats in half. It'd look gross.
Yeah. Whole rats, please.
Whole rats.
Whole Foods.
Whole Foods.
I've never shopped at a Whole Foods.
Isabella
neither.
dated a guy from Whole Foods. Said he looked like a bird.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's not surprising.
Yeah.
That Isabella dated?
I don't know if it
that
was a
he
white
looks like
man.
a bird.
Yeah. I don't know if it's a white man though. I think it was a white man.
Back to the Don't Breathe 2.
Wait, can you confirm if it's a white man or not,
Isabella.
Isabella?
She's not listening, but I'll text her.
Back to Don't Breathe 2. What was your biggest takeaway from it, Ark?
My biggest takeaway?
Yeah.
I felt like this is what I was going to tell you on the phone, but I wanted to save it for the podcast.
Yeah.
It was shot well for the most part. There was definitely a lot of stuff in it. When I looked at it, I was like, I can see like the person who just graduated from college that's recording this or whatever, you know. Like I don't know if that's true or not, you know, but like, you know, a lot of drone footage. There's a lot of drone shots in it, and like a lot of camera shots where I'm like, that was a cool shot, but like it seemed pretty like amateurish of a way to do the shot or whatever. And maybe that's just like the style of the movie, like what they were going for was like more like shaky stuff in a lot of certain scenarios, but sometimes it came off as like an amateurish shaky cam, you know?
Right.
Or like just an amateurish way it was shot.
I don't disagree with that.
Yeah?
Biggest takeaway.
Her parents were horrible.
Both of them. Both sets of them.
Yeah.
Both sets of them. Yeah.
She got her dream of being.
Maya spoiled this part, so we're cutting it out.
Oh.
I'll mute it. I'll bleep it. I'm gonna bleep that because I want to bleep something. I didn't bleep it.
Why do you want to bleep stuff so bad?
Just let them dream.
You said there were spoilers. It was spoiler warning.
But we need to put timestamps.
Yeah. We first give our initial thoughts, then we get into it.
Yeah, and then we go into the spoilers.
Yeah.
Initial thought. I don't remember much from it.
Hey, is that your nickname?
What?
Initial thought.
And yeah.
Thank you, Maya. Just kidding. You're a lovely woman.
Eh.
All right. Well,
Nice.
fair.
Nice.
Yeah. My biggest takeaway from it is you could just put a 2 at the end of anything. Doesn't have to connect to the first one at all.
Yeah, it had nothing to do with the first one. Essentially,
Almost nothing.
None
The
of the
only
same-
thing that is even remotely the same is the character.
Is he's blind?
Yeah.
Is he's blind. Yeah, that carries over pretty well.
No one ever worries about not breathing.
Yeah, because
Everyone's breathing pretty loud. I would
Yeah.
say.
Yeah.
Isn't there like a bit in the first one where like they cover the mouth because they're breathing?
Yeah, because he's hyper aware of his surroundings.
Yeah. He's also like really old in this one.
He looks about the same as he did in the
I
first
know, but
one.
like the way he sounded.
Yeah, about the same as the first one.
Oh, I never seen it. I just read a synopsis before the movie.
Yeah, it's
He's
about
like,
the same.
I'm an old man.
Well, that's the character. That's
Yeah.
how he's supposed to talk.
Wild.
Yeah.
I just felt like he was more decrepit.
Nah, it's about the same as the first one.
Mans went through it. A lot of mans
did
went
go
through it,
through
and there's a lot of people in this movie that just went through it.
Yeah, for no reason.
Yeah.
There's a lot of animals that went through it also.
Yeah.
For no reason.
Weird pedo guy.
Weird pedo guy. There's a dumb brother.
That woman.
And there's an even dumber brother.
Yeah.
There's a fucking wheelchair lady that's just the worst.
There's a woman that just gets done dirty for no reason.
Yeah. Yeah. There's just a random subplot thrown in.
Which one?
I'll just get into it in spoilers.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just I don't know. I think I think this movie needed another pass at the writing table, at the writing
Yeah,
room.
it felt really like fragmented.
Yeah, it's
What
fucking
did you
weird.
like about it though? What did you like about it?
What I like about it?
Comedic relief.
Dude, we had a funny theater.
It was one of the worst theater experiences ever. We have 2 phones going off.
I didn't hear the phones. I don't know if you heard.
You guys didn't hear the phones? You didn't see the.
I heard one phone go off. I didn't hear the.
I heard
was one of them a country song?
One of them was a country song.
Yeah.
The other one
Okay.
was like the default ringtone.
I heard the country song. I think maybe.
Yeah. Well, it shocks me that you guys didn't hear the phone because I'm like, you could have seen it because they opened their phone and it fucking lit up the
Oh
entire
my
theater
God.
room.
But I feel like it's because me and Ark were being a little obnoxious at the beginning because we were talking a lot,
I would lean over to Maya and be like,
and then I
"That
would
man
laugh.
blind. Why'd they do that?"
Yeah, and then I would laugh.
Yeah. I don't know, but I definitely heard it.
My
There was
favorite.
a guy who went, "Shut up!" to a bunch
To
of people
who?
talking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it to the kids behind us or whatever?
They were in
The
front
kids
of
in
us.
I keep saying behind us. They're in
Yeah,
front of
the
us.
ones in front, they were talking
Constantly.
Yeah, they were.
like from beginning to like.
Yeah.
towards
Yeah.
the
And the guy
middle,
just
I
went,
was
"Shut
like,
the fuck up."
At least with us, also we were quiet as shit. I would say,
Yeah.
mm.
and also because I would lean in to say something like quietly, and then
Sometimes I feel like I don't know how to whisper.
you
Like
know
I whisper pretty loud.
It wasn't.
your body might be broken.
To give you any consolation, it didn't sound like a loud whisper to me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like whispering, does the job pretty good.
Yeah. If you whisper in a scene that's loud, like there's score and like sound effects going on, it's fine. But if the movie's quiet, which there's a lot of quiet moments in this movie, you can hear shit.
Yeah.
I feel like everyone can hear me breathing.
No, they don't breathe.
No.
Too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm just like, I could hear everybody biting into their fucking wrappers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you just hear crinkling of fucking saran wrap opening.
I love the ladies next to us.
Yeah, they're funny.
They were great. What my favorite guy was the guy in the bottom that during a reveal of the movie just goes, "Oh snap!"
Yeah.
very
Oh,
loudly.
snap.
Yeah, and then another part he also laughed.
Yeah. All right, let's jump.
Was that
in.
when the guy said "shut up,"
No.
or was that just to the
The
kids?
guy who said "shut up" said it early
To the kids.
to the kids. Yeah,
Mm.
early in the movie. I don't even know if they were kids. They
Them
sounded
kids.
like it.
Probably like teens,
Yeah.
tweens.
Oh, skip to 111:51.
Story is, it's the old guy from the first movie.
Mm-hmm.
He got a daughter somehow, and fucking, she gets kidnapped. He has to go rescue her.
Yeah.
That's the basic gist of it.
Mm-hmm. Controversial opinion. I've been holding this in. The old man kind of hot.
What do you mean
Wow.
controversial?
Stephen Lang.
People like Stephen Lang.
Yeah.
He's got like a good body, kind of.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
That man lived in my head rent free since like Avatar.
Papa Dragon.
Yeah.
That's what's his nickname in that movie.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, Papa Dragon.
LMAO. I think he was the first idea of what a sugar daddy should look like.
A silver fox.
Silver fox.
He is a silver fox. Look at that. Look at that handsome man.
Yeah.
Look at me.
Wow, look at him.
Yeah, he is handsome. Yeah.
How old is he? 69.
These are just prime fuck years.
He hit the sex number. He's been married since 1980.
Oh, I love that for him.
Bro, a 41-year marriage? That's adorable.
You sounded like you were surprised.
That's so nice.
Like it was such a long time to be married.
41 years?
Yeah.
Maya, that's
like
twice
you were-
our age.
Like you don't want to be married for that long.
I
That's
do,
the-
but I'm
the
saying,
way
like,
you
no,
said it,
in
that's what it
Hollywood.
sounded.
Like, in
That's
Hollywood,
true.
that's crazy. Joe and I talk about this all the time. Like, Hollywood, marriages die for, like, no reason. Actors kind of just fuck a
For
lot.
no reason? Are you sure it's for no reason?
Well, I mean, like, for, like, stupid reasons. Like
Is it stupid reason?
shit, like, fizzles out for, like, no reason.
There's reasons sometimes.
I know there's reasons, because, like,
Yeah.
when you're an actor, like, you build, like, such, like, chemistry with certain people that, like, it starts fucking with your mental.
Yeah.
And then, like, you start developing relationships with people that you probably normally wouldn't have.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, there's no reason for that to happen. Like, I feel like we should prepare people better for that kind of stuff. I feel like for
I
actors.
don't think anyone could prepare to be an actor.
I don't know about that. I feel like if you know yourself, your boundaries, but people don't learn that stuff. We don't get taught that in school or anything.
Exactly.
We don't get taught about how to handle our emotions.
Yeah, because if I was an actor and I had to kiss someone, instant fall in love.
Even if it's like a white guy.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'd be like, you're kissing me with this much passion.
Trying to colonize you.
I'm trying to colonize him.
Oh,
Cool.
vengeance.
Dudes.
What is it? What? Oh, fuck.
Reverse colonization.
Reparations?
Yeah, reparation.
Yeah. We got off topic.
Maya wants to impregnate a white man.
We got off topic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm the alpha.
We got off topic here. I don't know why I let it happen. There was an exact moment about 10 minutes ago when this conversation started, and I went, I could stop this now.
You entertained it.
But I did. Yeah. I don't know what's
I
wrong
did.
with me.
You sound like Larry King. Dave.
I did. Yeah. I don't know what's wrong with me.
I did, bro.
I fucking did. All right.
You know how to fight?
Do you want to fight right now?
You know how to fight?
Yeah. Fucking step it. Let's go.
You better learn.
Let's go.
Oh, you stepped on my foot.
It's a flip flop. Don't worry about it. Let's go. Let's go. We're duking it out.
You wanna
I can't.
fight? You wanna tussle?
I took your chair.
That's fine.
Hey, look, Joe's gonna show you how to lean forward in the
Yeah.
microphone.
This is how close you got to get.
No.
All right, well, I leans further back.
Yeah. On a chair that's closer to the mic.
Yeah.
If she had just stayed in this chair, she could be like.
But I like
Miles
this. I like this view better.
Yeah.
Because I'm there.
No.
All right, well.
This view. You see this? Turn right now. Straight to the screen.
Man, we're getting so off
movie.
topic. Yeah.
You
It's kind.
wanted me in this.
I did. Yeah.
It's your fault.
Yeah.
We got
The movie.
Yeah.
I was just leaving that space there.
Oh, okay.
The movie. Don't draw on this. This is my.
Even the newspapers?
Yeah.
This is a time capsule.
The movie. Everybody has stupid motivations for things.
Athena's notebook for D&D.
Everybody has stupid fucking motivations for their goddamn.
They're all dumb.
Yeah.
No one makes sense.
No one makes sense. And there's shit in this movie that only exists because it's a movie.
Explain the one that stood out that I didn't see.
The most egregious one for me is there's a scene where the blind man gets stabbed in the arm,
Yeah.
and so he has to patch it up, right?
It's hit with a hammer.
Gets hit with the back of the hammer, the part that would
Pull out nails.
Pull out nails. There's a scene where we see him close up stitching that
With it glue.
with glue, but he's shining a light on it.
Yeah.
Why is he shining a light on it?
No reason.
He's blind.
Yeah.
That's for the audience to know. Oh, he's doing it. But
Yeah.
there's a part where he turns off the light. So it's
Yeah.
like he consciously turned the light on. Why?
No idea.
Why?
Yeah. And then,
Why?
Why did the woman put her gun away when she knew she was in danger?
Why?
The woman.
Yeah. All right, Maya.
Hey, speak it, sister.
Speak it. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oof, we're getting the wrong crowd in here now. Oh no, it's the rednecks, baby.
Yeah, this is what we do. We lure them in, we change their minds.
I don't want that.
We learn them.
We're like the converters.
I don't want that.
We're like
I don't
the
want that.
Genotians.
I don't want that responsibility.
You don't want to be a Genosian?
Yeah.
No.
It's not us
Yeah.
POC's responsibility to
Yeah.
change these people's minds.
Yeah, it's definitely not. They
Okay.
should know that going in.
I'm just gonna fan myself.
Yeah, you're good. You do that.
Look, I'll take the bullet. I'll do it.
Yeah, you can do it.
Yeah.
You're so nice.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm just saying that. I'm just gonna make that
I'll bite the
clear right now. I only worry about number one.
Me.
That's me.
bullet.
It's mine.
What about that scene? Okay, so Maya, you want to talk about the scene with the hole in the face?
No.
All right, so
Yeah,
there's a scene.
I'm gonna talk about the scene in the whole
Yeah,
face
let-
because I'm the one who just went. This is stupid. This is incredibly
Yeah.
stupid. I saw where this was going,
Maya loved it.
and I'm like, this is just it's stupid.
Yeah.
So right after that stupid scene that makes no sense with the blind man turning on the light so he could super glue himself,
And turning off the light.
and then turning off the fucking light. Right after, there's a fucking one of the henchmen of the bad guy comes in, and the blind man overpowers him and beats him up.
Yeah.
Right? Beats him up, and then he goes, "I'm gonna use this guy as a trap." So what does he do? He super glues the guy's face and his nostrils so he can't breathe.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Don't
Not at
breathe.
all.
Part 2.
Don't breathe. Part two.
That's,
That's
the
where it
only,
comes.
that's the only don't breathing that happens in this movie.
That's where it comes from. Okay, 2 nostrils, they're
Yeah.
blocked. Don't breathe.
Mouth no block too. Mouth is blocked too.
That's don't be 3. That's foreshadowing.
That's 3.
So another character comes in, another one of the henchmen comes in, and he goes, "Oh, this guy's face is super glued.
Yeah,
What do I do?"
it's his brother.
It's his brother also, by the way. I just thought he was Hulk Hogan it, just calling him, "Oh, don't worry, brother, you're gonna be all right, brother." But it turns out, no, it's his brother,
It's his brother.
like his blood brother.
Yeah.
What does he do? The guy grabs a screwdriver, and you think, "Oh, he's gonna just
Unplug the nostril
yeah,
or
yeah,
something?
yeah." He goes, "Open your jaw," and the guy opens it, stabs a hole in the cheek,
Through the cheek.
through the
For
fucking
no
cheek.
reason. No reason.
Yeah, yeah. So the guy can breathe for a couple seconds, because, by the way, this is what happened immediately afterwards. His cheek filled up with blood.
Yeah, it started to bleed.
And so now he's drowning in his own blood. And then you know what makes that scene? If the scene had been that the glue is so strong that you can't cut through it,
Yeah.
I would have been like, fine, whatever, that makes
I get
sense.
it, yeah.
That makes sense. But literally, right after he stabs a hole in the cheek, what does the guy do? The guy who's super glued, he grabs like a piece of the screwdriver and cuts
No.
the thing open.
He gives glass
Whatever he grabs, he fucking slices the
where his mouth is.
with his mouth is, and he spits out the blood, and he's breathing fine.
Yeah.
So it's
Well, he has like sores on his lip after because he slit his lips.
yeah,
But it's like
but that doesn't matter.
if he was
That
gonna do
doesn't
it
matter.
anyways, like
Yeah, why stab a hole in the fucking cheek?
hole in his cheek?
That doesn't make no sense.
Also, like all of them are apparently like dishonorably
Dishonorably
discharged
discharged,
from
yeah.
the Iraq War.
So dishonorably discharged. The way he says dishonorably discharged from a dishonorable war.
Yeah, so that's got to make us honorable.
I guess. I don't know.
And then
That
the
guy
lady
had-
goes, "No,"
Yeah,
and then she gets her head beat in with a hammer
yeah.
because she put her gun away.
But that doesn't make no fucking sense. Why that guy stab his fucking brother in the
it
cheek?
doesn't make any sense.
He stabbed him in the cheek, and the whole movie, this guy's just going around fucking with a whole fucking hole in his cheek.
Yeah,
A guy
and
even
fucked up lips.
and fucked up lips, and a guy asked him, "What happened to you? The old guy did this?" And he looks at his brother, and he goes, "Yeah, the old guy did this."
Yeah.
No. It was your fucking brother. Your fucking brother did this to you because your brother's an idiot.
Also, they killed a dog.
They kill a dog. You don't see it though.
No, but well, you see the body after.
Yeah. I'm like, that's
How
just
did he find that dog body?
smell.
He smelled the fresh body.
I don't know what you want from me.
Did you write this movie?
Huh?
You defended it.
No.
It's wild.
I don't know.
There's a lot of stuff in this. There's definitely a few things in the movie where I was like, he's blind. Why did they do that?
Yeah.
There was one cool, with the water ripples.
Yeah, there's a cool
That one was kind of cool.
Yeah. The fight scenes in this are fun.
Yeah, they're cool fight scenes.
They're good fight scenes. Nothing
And
really
For the most part, the effects are good.
trying to
Like
think.
the fire and stuff, you know.
Trying to think. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, it's like
There's
nothing
nothing-
egregiously bad.
Yeah, because there's really nothing that they needed to go crazy with special effects
Do
with.
you know how big the cast was? 10 people.
10 people. Yeah. The first one was 4 people.
Yeah.
3 people and the old man.
Well, in the first one, there's 12 people casted, but like I'm assuming it's like big, like small characters.
The central cast.
Yeah.
is 3
Same
people.
thing in this one though.
4
Like the
people.
central cast is really small too. It's old man, daughter, the pedophile guy that turns out to be your dad. Spoiler.
We're into spoilers. It doesn't matter.
Broiler. Her mom.
That's
And the-
not central
and, like-
cast. Central cast is like the
They
main
have,
character.
like, a lot of lines.
Yeah, but that's the central
Oh,
cast.
and I like the woman at the beginning, but she's not central
Yeah.
because she gets booted early.
Yeah.
So there's this movie. Well, what was the budget actually? Don't breathe to budget. Also, like you could really tell that like some of them really had
10 million?
a 10 million on a $10 million budget.
This is the first one. The project earned a massive $157 million globally on a $10 million budget and almost immediately... Don't scroll. I'm in the middle of reading
That's
that.
fine. It's over here. 15 million.
Yeah. So 5 million more than the first one.
Wow, not that much more.
Yeah. Not that much more, but they're trying to tell a bigger story.
I mean, I don't know if it's a bigger story. Well, I
It
guess
definitely is.
Yeah,
It definitely
yeah.
is a bigger
'Cause
story.
It has
than-
more like
Yeah.
threads going through it.
It definitely does. Because the first one just takes place in the house.
Yeah.
That's it.
I forgot Maya was here.
I'm tired.
Nice.
I looked at it, I was like, oh my god.
Yeah. I don't know. This movie's kind of dumb. Not my worst
It's a
movie of the
little-
year so far.
Not the worst. Definitely not the worst. I think it's like the middle of the road. This is like the Mendoza line.
Yeah.
Line.
It's like in baseball, like what like average is for like batting.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say it's about average.
Yeah.
It's definitely my middle of the road.
Visually, it was more interesting than writing, I would say. Like, the fighting was cool. I liked some of the more, like, artsy shots that they did in it sometimes. Like, they use these lenses. I was telling Joe about this on the on the phone, and he noticed it too really early on. Maybe you noticed it too, Maya. Like, they use these lenses where, like, on the edges, it got really, like, bent and, like,
almost
weird.
like warped.
It got kind of warped on the edges, right?
Like
and,
a fisheye almost.
And when shit was out of focus, it would be swirly. You ever notice that too? How, like, in the trees and stuff, it'd be very swirly if it was out of focus. And luckily, I actually, like, I know what lenses they use. It's these really, really old lenses, like, from, like, the 80s or, like, the 60s or some shit. And they were used a lot on old film cameras, I'm pretty sure. And there's similar lenses that we could get that's, like, more in our price range, where they're these really, like, old lenses from Russia called, like, Helios lenses, and they do that similar effect. And I thought that was, like, probably a cooler bit with the visuals of the movie. Give me some of that lotion. I thought that was a cooler bit with the visuals of the movie. I think that they overused it sometimes. And then, like you said, they did a weird thing, right? Where it was, like...
inconsistent.
Yeah, like, they would jump back and forth.
Yeah, I don't mind artsy cinematography. In fact, I encourage it, really. Mm-hmm. But when you're just doing it just to do it...
Yeah.
Because that's what it... Because there was... In a conversation, right? Usually what you do is you shoot a wide and then close-ups. Yeah. Right? In this, it would be a fucking... One angle has the swirly part to it.
Like one person's close-up.
Yeah. And then the rest of it would not.
Yeah.
But they would use that in conversations, and it'd be like, it is now. Now it's not there. There it is now. Like, and it's weird looking.
Maybe they meant something by it, but
I couldn't see it. It didn't bleed into the foreground.
From what I was trying to see was I thought that it was like in moments where it was like getting more emotional or like where maybe like you're feeling like uneasy. But then, like, there was just shots where it was, like, someone, like, the little girl in the forest, and then, like, it was, like, or, like, a wide angle on the house pulling out, and then, like, the edges were all warped and stuff.
Yeah, I thought originally it happened mainly with the old man, where it was just, like, on the old man stuff, and I thought, oh, that makes a little bit of sense, I guess, if it's just the old man. But then you brought up that you noticed it elsewhere, so I went, oh.
Yeah, like, they do it in a lot of wide shots.
Yeah, so I kind of just went, well, I guess, never mind then.
Yeah. It's my bug bite, Maya.
That looks disgusting.
It hurts.
Yeah,
that looks bad.
Yeah, that looks like you still have the stinger in there.
It might be in there.
Art.
You got to take that out.
I don't know how.
Squeeze.
I did. It hurt.
Yeah, if you think the stinger's still in there, got to take it out.
It's not gonna pass if the stinger's still
like this one's gone. No, it's not. But it's not bad.
That one looks really bad.
It looked worse than yesterday.
Because he keeps scratching it.
It needs to get worse before it gets better.
No.
That works sometimes. That mentality.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need to burn the forest down to get new trees. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That happened out in somewhere that we're not living in.
California?
Huh? California.
Yeah, California's always on fire.
Yeah, there's like a place though where like I remember seeing videos. All like the whole like freeway all charred black.
Yeah.
And then I learned that when a forest burns down like that, or not forest, but like when trees and stuff burn down like that, they drop their seeds.
Yeah.
And then they just more trees grow again anyways, and then later on.
Survival
mechanism. Sadists. Is that the right word? Sadists?
No, sexist. Masochist.
I'm trying to think what the word is you're saying.
Are you saying they like pain?
Yeah.
That's like masochism.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Masochist.
Sadism is you like to inflict pain.
Because Ark was like, they burned down and then they dropped their seed.
Yeah.
Oh!
Go, my little pine cone.
It's just someone like a dominatrix with a whip in the forest.
Yeah.
In a tree, and it goes.
Fucking seeds just falling all over.
Yeah. A pine cone hits her in the head.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have brought that up because.
Yeah, she brought it up. We were being normal here.
I had, I think, a decent time at the movies, but I think it is because one, I was with friends and it was just an enjoyable time.
Yeah, because we were talking shit about it. The whole time.
Another thing was the guy next to me is like an older couple, I think, not old but like middle-aged couple.
You
like,
can say old, it's okay.
The guy goes, the guy's dog dies and they sick another dog on him and then he saves it and so the dog likes him. and then so it's leading him to his base, and then
Horrible
like
attack dog.
The
like,
worst attack dog
he
ever.
kept saying that, and it's so funny.
Because it would just constantly get worse.
Yeah.
Because it would just attack it. All right. So sorry to interrupt you.
No, you're good.
You know, come back to when I'm done.
Yeah.
You can have the scraps. I'm kidding. The dog. They sent a dog after the old man.
They did do that.
Sent a dog after the old man, and so the old man kind of sets up like a little cage kind of.
Yeah.
It's like a Murphy bed.
Mhm.
It's like a bed spring.
That's not a bed spring.
What's it not a spring like a bed spring?
It's like one of those cots, those foldable beds,
Oh,
and you put the mattress on top. Actually,
Oh.
you know what?
Bed
Bed spring.
bed spring. Yeah.
Yeah.
A box spring.
No,
No,
box
box
springs.
spring. It's enclosed in a box.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, and so he sets up like a little barrier, right? And he goes to the dog, stay, and the dog sits and like is like
Listens.
and listen, and he goes, well, this dog sucks.
It
What
does
the
suck.
hell? And then he fucking the house gets set on fire, and he goes to rescue it.
I pushed
And then
blood
the-
out of it. Can you hand me a napkin?
No.
Ew. Oh, let me see.
It's not out of the blood.
That's water.
Oh,
Get out of me! Get out of me!
Maybe it's just blistered.
Fuck off!
Ew. Gross.
There's something appealing about it, though.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm staring right at
Oh,
it.
you're really in there.
Yeah. Gross.
Wow, thanks, you guys. Thanks for telling me.
Yeah. Well, they look bad. We're telling you because
Yeah.
it's fucking. It's almost like when SpongeBob has that splinter.
Oh,
the-
oh, that's just yeah. Don't bring that up.
It's like when SpongeBob has a splinter. Like, do something about it.
And then he does, and it just gets
Doesn't
worse.
like no, I'm thinking of when Squidward loses his toenail.
Ugh, I hate
And
that.
then it goes
Yeah.
That's one of the worst moments in that show.
It really is. I don't know if I got the stinger out, but I got something out. Like some juice.
Yeah, you probably have to pop that every now and then.
Yeah. Like deal with it.
Yeah. Anyways, and then the dog starts following the old man around because it's his new master because his old master's left.
Yeah.
And it's just like, this fucking dog sucks.
Yeah. And so it's pretty much like set up that like, oh, he's using the dog to take him to where they took the girl. Because he's blind, you don't know where to go.
Yeah. And then
So
the dog leads him right
The
to
dog
the
leads him. The guy next to me goes, as the lights shut off in the place that they're in, and then they go, huh? And then they hear some sounds, and he's like, how did you find us? And then the dog walks in, like, goes to the food bowl, and then he's like, and then the guy next to me just goes, ha, that's how he did it.
Yeah. That's how he did it.
Like a quick slide, and just, that's how he did
Yeah.
it.
And there's a guy who, in our movie theater, after the dog leads the fucking the old blind man to fucking the base,
That's blood.
the first owner shoots at the dog, not like misses, like doesn't hit the dog, but like,
Yeah.
and the dog scurries away.
Yeah.
And fucking, there's a guy who's just laughing his ass off. A dog gets shot, and he goes, ha ha! That's the
Yeah, he's horrible.
yeah. It's like, that's the funniest shit I've ever seen.
Yeah. That's blood now.
Yeah. Gross.
Blood in it now.
Yeah.
Maybe that's a
Yeah.
good sign.
And then the dog is even more worse, because then fucking the old man just gives like an attack command, and the dog attacks the old owner.
Yeah. Ow. Yeah.
Goes after him.
That's crazy. Well, he did try to kill the dog. I guess they were like, the dog knows.
Yeah.
Who
He's
the-
aware.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Worst attack dog ever.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of knew where it was going because, like, they were like, when they set the house on fire, the other guy, the one that let it out of the cage, was like, "You're leaving your dog." Yeah.
The dog's dead.
Dog's dead, man.
Dog's dead, man.
What
Yeah.
did you think about the... Well, so, continuing the plot, they get the little girl, they steal her, and it turns out that they want her.
Because it's their original family.
It's original family.
The house burned down, and the old man saw the little girl on the street
Like, dying or
whatever, and then just went, "I'm gonna adopt her.
Yeah.
This is my kid now.
Yeah.
I'd like to see somebody try and stop me."
The dad goes to jail because he started the fire, or something.
Well, they were cooking meth down there.
Yeah, yeah.
And so meth is very volatile.
And he went to jail for 8 years.
8 years for burning down the house.
Weird.
Yeah.
And
Probably killing people.
And meth.
I don't know.
Well, you know, it's a meth den also, so probably like, hey, you did meth.
Yeah.
You make meth, stop it.
Stop that.
Big jail.
Stop that.
8 years.
Get out of here.
Get out of here.
But yeah, the guy who's the dad of the little girl looks like John Moxley a little bit.
Dean
Dean Ambrose.
Where is he?
He's the guy right under, right one. Go right. That guy right there. Not in this picture though. Surprisingly. Actually, yeah.
Oh my god.
Can we get a side by side? Throw up a John Moxley.
Hold on, let me.
Throw up a John Mox. John with just an N.
Moxley.
It's-
It'll fix it.
Yeah.
Hey, wrestler?
Come on,
Yeah, he's my favorite wrestler. I love him.
Where's like a closer picture of his face?
You see what I'm saying?
I do see it.
Why did I go? Stop it! Listen to me. Be small.
There's a lot to unpack there.
Yeah.
We could go any direction with that joke.
You could. I'm tired.
It looks like he looks like he's his older brother.
Yeah,
John Moxley looks like his older brother.
I love John Moxley. Comes out to the song Wild Thing.
That guy, this guy,
Yeah.
Brendan Sexton,
The third. Nice.
I didn't think that his performance was that great.
I didn't either. I thought he was kind of overdoing it.
I feel like he's like a theater actor, you know?
I don't know what his background is.
Because he was very like extravagant sometimes with like what he was saying, but then like sometimes he was like too direct with his lines.
Yeah.
And I'm far be it from me to like tell someone how to act, but like we've seen enough actors.
Yeah, we've
like,
seen enough
acting.
movies to know what's a good acting. What's
We've directed people at this point too. Like we
Yeah.
we know
yeah.
what a good performance would look like. And it's not like his performance was bad necessarily.
Yeah.
Just sometimes it came off a little hokey.
Yeah, a
I
little
think.
too much. Everybody was too much in this movie.
Yeah, except Stephen Lang? Or do you think
Well,
it was too much?
he doesn't talk a lot.
Yeah, he doesn't do much.
His lines are just quick and easy. Like,
I'm-
no,
Get back in.
maybe next year.
Yeah. Today was enough.
Only up until sundown.
Yeah, that's good.
Thanks.
That's pretty close.
Yeah,
That's
thanks.
pretty close to what it sounds like.
Shadow,
Hello. Oh, it's a dead dog. Oh, hello. You touched my pimple.
I'm sorry, Shadow.
Probably why you have a pimple.
You just touched me?
Get out of here. Take me back home.
Oh, the dog?
Home.
Oh, he does keep saying that.
Home.
He says, go home.
Go home. Is that insulting?
No. Is that old voice?
Well, I'm trying to do his voice.
Are you doing old scent? Old accent?
Are you accusing me of something?
Old accent?
50 Cent.
Joe just wants to fight at all times. He did like the karate stance. Oh,
Ooh,
I heard that
something
wrist
cracked.
go. That wrist popped.
Is this
Oh no, that's worse.
lactic acid?
The elbow.
Lactic acid.
Yeah. It's not my bones. I looked into it.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Mine's trying to hit me now too.
I'm trying to make my
Bugger
elbow
off.
crack.
Oh,
Bugger off.
fuck off. Is Stephen Lang American?
He's a white.
Yes.
White men come from many places.
That's okay.
All of them stolen.
Nice. Nice. That's a TikTok right there.
Thank you. That's
Nice.
A quick talk. That's a quick TikTok.
Stephen Lang. There you go. Yeah.
Stephen Lang.
Stephen Lang.
American Screen.
New York, New York.
Oh,
Oh.
I read. Is an American screen and stage actor, but I just read American Screen.
And playwright. Grew up
How long
someplace.
has he been acting?
It should say like an active. No, it didn't. If you go to his wiki, it'll tell you
Wikipedia.
like years
It's a
active
true fact. Wikipedia that.
Look
Years
how
active
nice he looks in that
from
picture.
1981 to present.
Wow, he was married before he got into Hollywood. Maybe that's what it is.
Before
Maybe.
Hollywood.
If you're
But
maybe
you would think Hollywood would change you, you know? And then boom.
We've seen it change people.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like a weak person. would
Just a
change.
guy who starts off as a funny fat guy, then gets ripped, then divorces his wife.
As someone who is committed. Oh,
Shout out to Chris Pratt.
Shout out to Chris
no,
Pratt.
That did make me sad.
Yeah.
As someone who is in a dedicated relationship who will most likely end up doing Hollywood stuff, cards, hopefully they get played right.
And he looks really nice. Like, he looks
He does. I feel like I know at least at this point that you need to set up certain boundaries when you're working in this industry. Also, I'm not going into like acting as well.
Yeah.
I'm going into a more back end side of stuff.
Yeah. Well, even Martin Scorsese, he's not an actor, but he's a director.
Yeah, but he's a lot of hands on with
Yeah.
actors.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was a-
Every time I
As a person not in a relationship, I don't care what happens.
I felt that. But
My goal in life is to be a
anyways,
wrestler.
Every time I think of Martin Scorsese, I think of Shark Tale.
Yeah, he's in that.
Yeah, I know.
He's in that.
Yeah, I
Remember when he
know.
bitched about cinema? It's like Shark Tale cinema to you, Marty?
Shark Tale
Wait,
is
who?
peak cinema.
Yeah. Martin Scorsese one time was real bitchy about cinema and what cinema is. And yeah, you fucking hopped onto that fucking Shark Tale role.
He is in Shark Tale.
And it's not like a bit part. He's in
No.
it for
He's a big character.
he's a character.
He's a shark, right?
I think
What is
it's
it?
No,
funnier.
he's the boss.
Yeah, he's the puffer fish.
Puffer fish.
I think it's funnier that Robert De Niro's in that movie too.
Robert De Niro's in that
Who
movie.
plays the shark that's like trying to be cool or not cool, but like trying to be more tough, but he just wants to be.
Oh,
an
that's
actor or
Jack
whatever?
Black. So okay, so the Shark cast is like a lot of like mafia actors, like
Robert De Niro.
Robert De Niro,
Yeah.
and then one of the guys from The Sopranos, Michael Imperioli, looks like an owl. Is what people.
Right. Yeah.
No, not him.
Oh,
Not
okay.
him. I wish. No, it's You remember the movie Goodfellas?
Yeah.
You remember Spider, the kid who gets shot?
Yeah.
That's Michael.
the guy- oh, really?
Yeah, and in The Sopranos, he plays Tony Soprano's nephew.
The one that gets shot for like the whole time.
Yeah, he gets shot constantly in that fucking movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. And in The Sopranos, he gets shot a lot too.
Oh.
He loses his spleen.
Can you live without that?
It's like it's like
That's
the
filter.
appendix.
Yeah, but like, it wasn't the spleen like the thing that like old humans used to eat? Like, we needed that also because we just ate so much shit. Like,
That was the gallbladder.
gallbladder. That's what I'm thinking. of.
Yeah, I
Oh.
just looked into that because I was watching somebody and they said they got their gallbladder removed and it didn't do anything to them.
Yeah.
Spider, Goodfellas. You could also just his name right there, Michael Imperioli.
Yeah. I was trying to look at him.
People say he looks like an owl.
He does.
He has some thick eyebrows. Those are strong
Yeah,
eyebrows.
in that movie, they're connected. Just
Yeah.
look up Michael
It's
Imperioli.
the universe.
I think he got handsome with age.
I want to see him get shot. Is this scene, right?
Yeah, it's that scene.
Yeah. Michael Imperioli?
Yeah.
You know, Ow. My bug bite.
Why'd you type in young?
I didn't. Oh, I didn't. I didn't mean to at least. Maybe I hovered on accident. Oh, he does look good.
Maybe from the front, not so much.
Oh, is his side profile a bit?
Yeah, his side profile's a bit better. Look, actually with the beard, he looks real handsome.
He does. Wow, look at that.
Yeah.
I feel like beards.
Look at
just
that
kinda
beard right
goofy.
there. That beard picture. That's the one
Where?
right there.
That's good. He's hot, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you see what Adriana Lacerva from The Sopranos saw in him.
He's been married to Victoria Imperioli since 1995. Good for them.
Ah, she survived the Soprano years.
Wow. She really made it through the tough times. I want to see her. They have similar hair.
And no, never mind. I was gonna say eyes, but not really.
Look at them. Look at them.
Look at that.
They look like a power couple.
Yeah.
They have kids.
I don't know.
You know what's funny is sometimes I feel like some of these people would like you'd be like their friends, like in real life.
Huh?
You know what I'm saying?
No, hold on. Repeat that sentence again. I didn't
feel
understand
like,
it.
I feel like in real life you'd be these people's friends.
Oh.
Michael Imperioli?
Yeah.
I would love to be Michael Imperioli's
I
friend.
feel like you would just be friends with mobsters. His kids are our age. Oh God. Oh, there it is.
Bless you.
Let it out, big guy.
There we go.
Maya, give me a look.
All right, moving on. Next segment of the show. We're getting off topic, so let's just get off the topic completely.
Everybody, what's our final ratings?
4.
You just fucking
5.
trying to do my job again?
6.
7.
I'm not giving it an 8.
No, 5 is for me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 6.
Give it 6.
I give it a 5.
Okay. Well,
I'm gonna give it a 6 because
It was a good time.
It was fun. I think it's a fun movie to watch with friends. You know, shoot the shit a
Yeah.
little. You watch some people get fucked up.
Yeah.
You watch a guy get his fucking chin bashed in with a shovel. Crazy.
Yeah.
Joseph's gone silent.
I'm still trying to think
Got
of
that
why.
1,000-yard stare.
Yeah, I'm still trying to think of why would I give it a 6 and not a 5.
You gotta have something.
Your original reason was because you didn't want to repeat a number.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Now you gotta give like a solid.
Yeah, now I gotta think of
explanation.
one.
Now you need to back it up.
Fuck me.
Is it fat enough?
The reason I give it a 6 and not a 5 is because there's a situation that happens in this movie.
Mike?
What?
Mike, this situation?
No. There's the part where he's up in the greenhouse and the greenhouse is cracking.
Yeah.
That happens in the first movie
Oh, it does?
to someone else, and now it's happening to him.
Oh.
Karma.
So callback.
Karma.
It was a good callback, so that gives
Yeah.
it a +1.
Karma back.
That dad is weird.
Yeah, both of them.
The mom was weird. She wanted her heart.
Yeah.
And you know what happens? The old man dies at the end. And then
Yeah.
the girl goes to...
You know what? I didn't look this up. Can pause it here in case you need like a cutting point and we're rambling too much.
Yeah.
Right here. Look up if there was an end credit scene for that.
We should have just stayed.
No, the lights came on. Right? When the lights come on, that means there's no more movie.
Oh,
Yes, Don't Breathe 2 has a post credit scene.
Wait, let me look at it.
Oh, this is screaming at. They're the worst. Hold on. Move. Yeah, see.
Did they ever link a...
Give me.
They never link a video?
Right here. Collider.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Brian Sexton III.
The dad's not dead.
How? But
I'm
after the
kidding.
credits roll, we go back to the decrepit swimming pool. We land on the still stiff fingers of Raylan's corpse, and we see Raylan's dog, another child figure Norman stole from him, trot up to Raylan's body and sniff his fingers. Is the dog sniffing him because he's still alive?
This is just a final comforting assurance that if this sweet little pooch didn't meet a grisly fate, or if you look close enough, can you see Raylan's fingers move ever so slightly?
So there was.
I can't believe that.
But it's not the old man. It's
Who's Raylan?
the dad, John Moxley.
Oh!
Hit him with the dirty deeds.
Told you.
Huh. Alright, well.
Alright, who cares? Hey, Maya.
Don't Breathe Part 3.
Hey, Maya, you just got back from Korea.
Oh,
What have you been up to?
I don't want to talk about that.
Hey, Maya, what you been up to?
I've been hanging out with you guys for the past 2 days.
That's true.
Yeah, we've hanged out for like 24 hours.
About so, yeah.
About so.
About so.
About
Would you look at that?
What a funny guy.
Haha.
Korea.
Oh, you ever do the thing on Google Maps where you drop your like little dude in North Korea
No.
and you see that there's only like certain allowed spots that they let you put it in North Korea?
No.
Yeah, it's funny.
No.
Here, look. I'll just go through it as we talk
I was
about
scared that like South Korea was like looking through my searches and stuff.
They might
South
be.
Korea?
Yeah.
It might be. Look, so do you see these like there's very select spots that you can go to?
Yeah. Cause dude, one time Kevin messaged me some like I was being very paranoid, but
Yeah.
Kevin was messaging me and what the hell did this man say?
Welcome to Pyongyang.
Pyongyang.
That's
Let me know when you overthrow the South Korean
Pyongyang.
government.
people in North Korea dress like they're in the 90s. I love it.
Oh, he said, yes, we'll be expecting you with the undercover information on how to decimate South Korea. I was like, imagine if they're like actually like
Yeah.
That'd
reading
be
my
hilarious.
They'll fucking
I
stuff.
love Kevin.
Detain me.
yeah.
I love Kevin,
I hate Kevin.
but you love him.
No,
Why?
because he's mean.
But is that do you hate him because he is you?
Yeah.
Tilted it one two. There you go.
Pyongyang.
Everybody has a van.
Everybody has a van. I feel like they're gonna get kidnapped. Someone's gonna kidnap someone in that van.
It's like 2 vans.
There's another van. It's a van.
Do you know if it's true? Because like you know how in South Korea they have to do a mandatory 2 years. In North Korea, I heard they have to do a mandatory 13 years.
That doesn't sound right.
Okay.
I don't think so. That sounds wild.
Yeah.
But my information was going based off of a K-drama, so.
So it's either the most
Maybe.
accurate thing in the world or completely
Yeah.
inaccurate.
Or maybe it's just propaganda.
Yeah, well, because, like, the K-drama, like, people, like, that defected from North Korea were like, this is the most accurate. So I was like, I don't know
Oh.
how reliable that is. Because I heard it from someone else.
Yeah.
And not, like, from actual defectors.
Did you know that there's a museum in North Korea that just is all about like defaming. Thank you. Oh my god, it's all about defaming America and just like twisting the past, but also like just highlighting the worst things about America.
Yep.
I would too.
It's but like, dude,
I'm
it's
just-
like
yeah, I
it's
know.
pretty rough. Like it's
Yeah.
like it's
Here's a
lot.
plane we shot down, and our great leader shot it down because he just pointed his pistol up in the sky
and he
let out a round, fell right.
It took him 2 bullets, but only because one, he took the pilot out with the first one, and second,
Yeah.
he took the gas canister out or whatever.
And he goes, and then he put it here.
Yeah.
He carried it up himself.
Dude, it's like there's some crazy shit in Korea, dude.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or North Korea.
Also South Korea. Some
South
crazy
Korea got
shit.
Some crazy shit, Maya.
Yep. Some crazy shit.
Okay.
Sick.
Hey, Eric, what have you been doing?
Me.
Yeah.
Google mapping North Korea.
I'm Google mapping North
That's a
Korea.
white guy.
White guy.
That's a white guy.
This guy either looks like he could be Armenian though too, because I've seen a lot of Armenian men with this shape.
I seen that. That's a beer belly.
Yeah. There's a lot of white people here.
Yeah. Why are there so many white people in North Korea?
Who's this?
That's a white guy.
Is it?
Yeah, this is the guy who took the picture. He's holding the stick.
He is holding the stick. That's funny. I like that.
Top of his dome.
Those are soldiers.
I don't know why, but I thought you wouldn't be able to visit North Korea. I don't know why I thought that.
No, you can, but it's all propaganda.
There's a
For
great
sure.
Dark Side of the Ring episode about the time that WCW
Mm-hmm.
and New Japan Pro Wrestling teamed up to do a show in North Korea. And it is, according to many, the biggest show ever put together.
Yeah. Wow.
Wrestling show put together. They built a stadium for it, I think. Or it was like a stadium they had already.
Performed.
But it was filled to the brim. Who performed? There was a Scott Steiner in there. There was a Bill Valentine,
Okay.
I think. Chris Benoit.
Chris Benoit? Oh no. He killed his wife.
We're not.
Oh.
Let's not talk about that.
Double murder suicide.
Double homicide.
No, he also killed himself after.
What? Double murder.
Suicide.
Suicide.
Double murder suicide.
Yeah, he killed 2 people and then he killed himself.
2 birds, 1 stone.
Oh, double
Sorry.
homicide suicide.
What'd I say? Let's not talk about it.
Killed 3 birds.
3 birds, 1
person.
person. It was bad.
There was
Yeah.
a Ric Flair and there was an Antonio Inoki in there. They
Yeah.
performed. North Koreans don't know what wrestling is, so they were all confused.
Really?
Yeah, they're like, why are these people like?
Attacking each other.
Why are they so
Did they
showy?
Did they
Oh
like it?
yeah.
No, well, they didn't react to it, so and there's no way of getting feedback.
They're
Well, maybe
like-
they also were like told like don't do anything.
Yeah.
Well, there was segments where they were cheering because at the end when Antonio Inoki and Ric Flair were fighting, they were cheering the whole time.
Wait, you watched it?
I watched the Dark Side of the Ring about it.
Oh, it's in the. Oh, I thought you said that
That's
it's
why.
been said, but I thought it was like a tale of there was wrestling in. Korea, and, like, they were just, like-
I prefaced it by saying there's a Dark Side of the Ring about it.
I know, but I thought they were just like regaling a story. I don't know if there's footage.
There's fucking.
Wow.
I don't know if there's footage. I don't even know if they shot it.
That's
Or-
what I'm saying. Like,
or
did they
if-
show like? Video?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Hmm.
I'm not sure if it's you can find it anywhere. Probably. For all I know, who knows?
No,
right?
they don't let you leave North Korea with
Yeah, but
hard
this was.
drives or anything.
But this was in the 90s. Cassette tapes.
Mm.
They're like, this is a sporting event and we want to show
Yeah.
how cool North Korea is.
Maybe
So-
maybe they'd allow that.
Yeah. So I don't remember, but it was a pay-per-view, I think. I don't know. But they're like, Antonio Inoki, we know him because we know his sensei. We know his master.
Yeah.
His master is Ricky Dozan. He came from Korea.
Ah.
He came from Korea to... The real story is Ricky Dozan escaped North Korea, migrated to Japan, and then
God.
trained a bunch of people and built All
Holy
Japan
shit.
Pro Wrestling.
Wait, he went back to North Korea?
No, he died.
Oh fuck.
He was stabbed by Yakuzas in
Oh my god.
Japan.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, Ricky Dozan.
Oh.
And so, but they knew Antonio Inoki. It's like, Antonio Inoki, you're fucking Ricky Dozan's student. That
Yeah.
makes you Ricky Dozan's son, basically.
Oh.
You're the fucking hometown favorite here.
They-
We love you, North Korea. And they cheered when Antonio Inoki won.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good for them.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
That's
Which is weird because he's Japanese.
And he defected. His master
It's
defected.
Yeah, well, they I think they twisted the story to say that he left to prove that he's the strongest.
That North Korea is the best.
The North Korea is the best, so he went to beat the Japanese.
That's
Got
rough.
it. Got it.
Yeah.
That's rough.
They do that a lot.
Yeah.
Did you know that Kim Jong Un doesn't poop?
Allegedly.
Was that
Scott
why he-
Steiner almost beat up a bunch of North Korean guards.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
The big bad booty daddy?
Big Bad. This is before he went full heel turn, and you still relatively normal.
Huh.
He still had long hair.
You can still do math?
Still do math. He's fresh out of the University of Minnesota.
This whole conversation about North Korea just reminded me of one of the things that I learned because I was studying Korean cinema.
Yeah.
So like when Kim Jong Il was like the president or dictator or whatever,
Yeah.
he
Great leader.
I know what you're gonna talk about.
Oh,
I know what
did
you,
he?
I know what you're gonna talk about.
Is it about kidnapping?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so like he kidnapped one of the director's like ex-wives that was like an
Mhm.
actor,
Oh.
held her for like a couple years, and then like the director was like trying to look for her. He ended up getting
He
kidnapped.
got to, yep.
They were there for like, I think like 10 years,
Yeah.
And didn't they, were they
and they were
forced?
making films.
make
They were
movies?
making movies. Yeah.
Yeah.
One of them was like a Godzilla ripoff.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. It's funny that like that
Yeah.
just like clicked
I
in my
love that
head.
you learned that in school.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Because like Korean cinema is like heavily like intertwined with like. Their
How would they
politics and
steal?
stuff.
How would they steal people? How would North Korea get into Korea to steal them?
Well,
You
so
just had
the-
an agent in here.
The director wasn't even in Korea when he got kidnapped.
Wow.
I think he was in either China or a different like Asian country
Like Pyongyang.
looking for her. Pyongyang's in North Korea. Yeah.
He's
I
hanging
spaced.
out.
I spaced out, so I didn't hear that.
I was like, that's in North Korea.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But yeah, they just had. You'd be surprised how many things happen. They're like, but how did they get here? And they're like, they were here the whole time. We just didn't know it.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Like, there's a whole bunch of assassination things where fucking people were like, Saddam Hussein wanted to kill like a political opponent, but he was hiding out in the UK. But it turns out he had agents in the UK, and he fucking killed the guy anyways.
Yo, holy shit.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Shit's wild, man.
Yeah, there's probably a CIA agent in fucking North Korea somewhere.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure, dude.
For sure.
I'm not even saying that sarcastically. There definitely is. I love just looking at people in North Korea. That's a white woman.
Yeah, she's tall as shit.
White people are weird.
Why do
Yeah.
white people want to go to North Korea? Stop it.
I don't know.
Stop going there.
They're
Anyways,
like,
Scott
we could change them.
Steiner.
We could fix that.
I'll do. It's like I'll take the
Yeah,
responsibility.
the North Korean soldiers were like, we know Americans eat meat, a lot of meat, so we're gonna prepare meat for these Americans. And then
Bulgogi beef.
no,
Oh,
you wish.
crazy.
It was like they're like, this is the worst meat we've ever had.
Wow.
We don't even know what type of meat this is.
The white people said that?
Yeah, the wrestlers who were there, they're like, holy shit, what the fuck is this? What is this? And then Scott Steiner got extremely mad, threw the plate at somebody, and went, what the fuck? You trying to poison me? You trying to feed me shit? I'll
Wow.
kick your ass. I'm Scott Steiner. He didn't go that hard.
Yeah.
Big
Oh my god.
But if you look at Scott Steiner, 93, look at Scott Steiner, 93.
Scott Steiner 93.
Just around that time.
Oh, yeah.
Look at
Which one?
that. Give me a good one where they're that one where it says the Steiners, first row, right. Left actually, my bad. One more time. That one. That's Scott
The
Steiner.
left?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
that's his brother Rick.
That man's made of meat.
Yeah,
Holy shit. Is he juicing? He's gotta be juicing.
I mean it was never proven, but
Gotta be juicing.
there's some things that it's just like, come on.
It's like,
He's
come on.
definitely juicing.
Yeah.
Man's on
Yeah,
gear.
there was one
On
time.
some roids.
There was one time they asked him, "Would you be willing to submit to a drug test to check if you're doing steroids?"
Yeah.
He went, "I'll submit to a drug test if you drug test Triple H," and then they went,
Drug test.
Never
Triple
mind.
H.
Never mind.
Never mind.
Damn, what a big dick move.
Never mind. Yeah, never mind. We will not do a drug test.
Yeah.
Like, big dick energy move, or like he
It's
was
pretty-
being a real dick move?
Like big dick energy.
He's also a real dick.
Yeah.
To
So,
some, and other people love him. He called Stephanie McMahon a "See you next Tuesday."
Oh.
See you
Oh,
next Tuesday.
Tuesday.
yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
That's a good way to say that.
Do you
Yeah.
like him?
I think he's funny, and I think he's misunderstood a lot.
That's what they always
People
say.
think he's a big old dumb blockhead.
Oh.
That's the character he puts out. A lot of old wrestlers aren't like they put up a personality of how they are,
Yeah.
and people think that's how they are.
That's them.
Yeah, it's not. Old wrestlers, kayfabe's still important to them, so it's like they're working us. They're fucking. They're like, you know what the characters are, so go fucking buy our
So
t-shirts.
they're gonna
now.
keep doing it.
Yeah, like Scott Steiner. If you ever see him do like a cameo, well, fucking soft-spoken, sweet, adorable old man who fucking still rip you in half because he's still
Jack.
shredded. Yeah.
Wow. Hey, you know what? Long story short, I haven't been doing much, Joe.
Yeah. Long story short.
You're the shirt.
Long story short. Don't mess with Scott Steiner.
Yeah.
If he comes to your house, do not give him piece of shit meat.
North Korea, don't fuck with Scott Steiner.
Don't fuck with Scott Steiner. Will go over there and fucking put fucking Kim Jong Un in the Steiner recliner.
Steiner recliner.
Mm-mm. He did get overpowered. Kim Jong Un.
He invented the Frankensteiner. This man invented the Frankensteiner.
Jung-
The Hurricane Rana.
Yeah,
He did that.
that's crazy.
That was his finishing move.
That's crazy.
A man that big
That's
would
insane,
hop
man.
on a person's shoulders and fucking fold them in.
Can
I
you
gotta watch
imagine him doing that to Kim Jong Un?
Yeah,
I
want-
can.
I want to see him do it to Randall Park, playing Kim Jong Un.
I was like, who is that? But I know who that is.
You know,
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know.
I
We know.
What have you been up to, Joe?
I've just been talking about a lot about wrestling.
Nice.
Yeah. Still watching wrestling. I've been watching this one guy on YouTube who does wrestling biographies. It's called Wrestle with Andy. He did a great one on The Rock recently.
Mm.
Shout out to Andy.
Yeah, shout out Andy. I don't know if he's actually the one who narrates them. You know.
Oh, should we mention that we're gonna, instead of saying that this comes out every Sunday, saying now that it comes out every Monday?
We never say that on here.
I know, but we should probably say it.
I mean, we say it like in real. We should say it, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
It's
but
we
like
probably
usually
should
when we
this,
say it is when we say it to other people. Like
Yeah.
people ask, like,
Yeah.
when do you guys upload?
Yeah.
Every Sunday.
every Sunday.
Technically, no. Technically, every Monday.
Technically, we do upload it on Sunday, but it doesn't get finalized until Monday.
Yeah. So like, we do these late.
Yeah, we do.
They're nev-
Podcast out every Monday. There
Thank
go.
you. Hey, you know what? You're getting your royalty check.
Yeah. She's the fucking announcer lady.
Audio Jungle.
I know exactly what the fuck that is. Oh my god.
I don't. But the way you said it was funny.
Audio Jungle.
Audio Jungle.
Ew.
It's like when people try
Yeah.
to like live ruin their music
Yeah.
so that like they don't get copyright.
Yeah. Hey.
There's a streamer. His name's Jerma.
Yeah,
I think- sorry,
that's the exact thing I'm referencing. Where he starts going, hey,
Yeah.
and starts just playing piano.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't. Ugh.
Quit being gross.
Touch it with my big toe.
Quit being
No,
gross.
but-
You listening to this, Christina?
Right.
He's touching other women with his big toe. A very special thanks to Hollow Emptiness for our new music. We will post a link in the description below to their Fiverr. Check them out.